Got a great show for you today. As today, of course, is the anniversary of the Johan Santana. Oh, I'm sorry. They messed it up. They did that yesterday. My bad. The Yankees win. The Mets win. Everybody wins it tonight. Playoff hockey at Madison Square Garden, and there are tickets available. What? Good afternoon, Evan. How are you today, kid?
I'm splendid. How are you?
I'm in a great mood today, as always.
Good.
Aaron Judge with the home run catch against Ohtani last night.
You know what
the
he
offense
said?
and everything else.
You know what he said to Ohtani last night?
No.
No, I said something else.
Oh.
What did he say to Ohtani last night?
Suka something? Is that what it was?
That's
I think
right.
That's what it was, yeah.
Ohtani thought he was going yard. Aaron Judge said, "Nah, I'm good."
Meanwhile, the Yankees pimp slapped Noah Syndergaard out in the second inning. The Mets, of course, had a great night last night, as they have a day game today that we'll keep you in tune with throughout the afternoon. But there's, as always, Evan, a little something cooking. First off, let me just say this. Evan was on TV last night, sitting next to his friend Mike Biseglia or something.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Pretty
And
accurate.
you're on TV for like a decent amount of time, and the announcers, Gary, Keith, and Ron, no acknowledgement.
Yeah.
They know who you are. Well, at least Gary knows who you are. I can't say Keith and Ron would pick you out of a lineup.
Ron does.
Although I'd
Keith
like to
probably
think they
not.
would. And I'm like, there's my guy, 10-0 Mets, on TV, hat on backwards, like he's from one of the boroughs,
I am.
and nothing.
You know why?
Nothing at all.
I found out why.
What happened?
They hate you.
It's got nothing to do with me.
And any mention of me leads to a mention of you. And Gary hates you so much.
I've never met
that
Gary.
He decided, you know what I'm going to do?
He
I'm just
doesn't
going to
hate me.
ignore the existence
See,
of Evan and his scorecard.
Now you're putting out a rumor that's going to come back around at some point. I'm going to get a phone call. Oh, why does Gary Cohen hate you? I go, he doesn't. Gary and I have never met each other, which is unfathomable in reality.
How is that possible?
Yeah, we've never met. Never met.
You've never met Susan Waldman. You've
never met
Susan
Gary
Waldman.
Cohen. I don't know that I've ever even been in the same room as either one of them.
You guys got to get out more. I mean,
No,
isn't that
dude,
on you?
trust me, I used to be out enough.
Well,
I was out enough for
Okay.
many lifetimes. That's why I go straight home now from work.
Well, I mean, get out to where you would potentially run into Gary Cohen or Susan
Yeah,
Waldman.
I mean, the ballpark?
yeah, the ballpark.
No, and they've never bought a ticket to a game.
Who hasn't?
Gary and Susan. So they have no idea what it might be like, and I don't like doing it now either, guilty as charged, sitting in regular seats with people.
I
Yeah.
love sitting in regular seats with people,
But, like,
even when it's 10-0.
It's like I always say, like, when you become a play-by-play broadcaster, now I can't speak to when you were a kid. Obviously, you probably bought a ticket to a game or your old man did or something like that. You have lost touch with the average fan because you get paid to go to games.
Right.
You have no idea what it's like to want to buy a ticket to Yoda bobblehead because they just give you
But
a
remember-
Yoda bobblehead.
But remember, Gary Cohen, I think this is part of what makes him special, grew up as a fan.
Yeah, I get
so
that.
for him, he grew up sitting in the upper deck at Shea Stadium. Now, he hasn't done it in a long time, obviously, but his origins are that of the diehard fan.
Yeah, now something did happen last night that I just need to put an end to because it's fascinating how people like yourself see things.
Me?
And I'm not saying you personally reacted to this. You and I have not talked about it, but I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, what an amazing catch by the guy holding his 2-year-old or however old the kid was.
That was an incredible
No,
catch.
it wasn't.
What do you mean?
He didn't catch it on the fly.
It doesn't matter. He caught it on a bounce.
Yeah.
So?
That's not a great catch.
Craig. He's holding a child.
Which is
in
another
one
reason
arm.
not to bring a 2-year-old or a 1-year-old to a game. It's stupid. But everyone's like, oh, my God, he caught the home run ball. No, he didn't.
Nah, he sort of did, though, bro. You're wrong.
Evan,
I'm sorry.
The ball bounces.
Yes.
It like a pillow. La da 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 da. And then drops like a feather in his hand. Everybody would have caught
Not
that.
everybody.
Yeah, you would have caught it.
I've been to
You
thousands
guys went
of
crazy
games.
over a catch. It wasn't even a catch.
But here's why, bro. I've been to thousands of games.
Yeah.
I've seen plenty of people drop easier catches.
No, not like that.
And what you're leaving out, and you can't leave this out, dude,
Is what?
is he had a child in his other arm.
Yeah, big deal.
Like, if he was by himself
That's
and
not
made
that big
catch,
a deal. You guys went crazy over what's not even a good catch.
No, you're wrong.
I'm telling you, I've watched it 50 times, and every time I say to myself, The ball clearly bounces.
It does,
All
of
right,
course.
so you own that.
Bounce off the batter's
The
eye.
ball bounces off that thing, whatever you want to call it.
The batter's eye.
Okay, sure, go with that. And the guy's just sitting there waiting for the feather to land.
Yeah. While simultaneously holding
So
a
what?
child.
No!
Craig, ask a question. I want you to answer this question.
Yeah.
Don't answer it with a question. Just answer the question.
Go ahead.
Have you ever retrieved a home run ball while holding a child under the age of 5?
No, I have not.
Okay, rest my case.
Okay, but I've caught a spiral.
Big deal.
Well, big deal is
A
right.
spiral of what?
Holding a baby, catching a spiral.
From whom?
A football.
From whom?
Like someone throwing me a football.
What, so Boomer threw you football once?
Yeah.
That
Someone
doesn't
did.
count.
Harder to do that than it is to let a ball come lightly down into
Here's
my
the
hand.
difference. You don't know that home run's coming. So you're sitting there watching the
Okay,
game. You
I'll
don't
give you
know
that.
Starling Marte's going to put one over the center field
Why
fence.
does that matter?
Because you have to, in the moment, prepare yourself to, okay, the ball is coming towards me. Wait a second. It bounces near the home run apple. Oh, wait, ball's coming towards me. I'm holding Chris in my arm. Oop, made the catch.
Yeah, but it was. If I think you should watch it again.
I have watched
because
it.
if you watch it again, that ball lightly comes down like it's got a parachute on it.
It's irrelevant.
To me, it's not.
There's
It's
a-
very relevant.
Well, you're making the child in the arm irrelevant.
Yes,
You realize that.
in this particular case, the child in the arm is irrelevant
No, but-
because
no.
the ball bounces first.
It doesn't matter. You're holding a child while catching a ball, whether it bounces or not. It doesn't
Evan,
matter.
Great, hold on to that bottle real quick, if you
What
don't mind.
bottle?
The bottle in front of you.
Yep.
All right? And you're a lefty, so stand up if you don't mind.
Yep.
Hold on to that bottle like you care about it.
Oh, I'm
all right?
like a child.
Like a child.
All right, go
okay,
ahead.
catch this football.
Oh,
Thank you.
my
Yeah,
goodness,
exactly.
I can't catch it.
Well,
See?
you're unathletic. That's
Very
your problem.
difficult. No, I'm proving a point.
No.
I am holding this
You
bottle.
purposely bobbled the ball.
All right, you may be
You're
right
a
about
ball bobbler. I've always said that about you.
Now-
Evan Roberts, ball bobbler.
Only a couple of times. Here's the thing, and this will be the fairer test, and I'm going to do it with you,
Go
because
ahead.
since you're more athletic than me. When you least expect it, much like Marte hitting a home run,
Yeah.
is when you least expect it.
Are you going to bounce the ball up that lands softly in my lap?
When you don't realize it's coming,
No,
yes.
I do. He saw the ball
He
coming.
had 30 seconds from the time
Okay?
that ball is
Great.
hit.
So give me 30 seconds.
No,
I'll take
I
it.
can't tell you now. It's a 3-hour baseball
No, no.
game. It could happen at any moment.
Yeah, but when you're getting ready to throw it, give me 30 seconds to prepare to catch
Are
it.
you paying attention to every pitch?
Just give me 30 seconds.
No. See, you're missing it, though.
As soon as Marte hits the ball, the guy's up. It's coming to us.
Right, but
It's
there's
coming to us.
200 pitches in a baseball game.
All right, listen.
Your focus is all over the place, especially when you have a 4-year-old that's probably saying, Daddy, 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 water,
That
Daddy,
kid
soda,
wasn't
Daddy.
4.
How old was the kid?
I don't know, but if the kid's 4, sit down. I mean, I bought you a seat. Sit in it. Don't get up.
How old do you think the kid
Dad-
was? 2? Probably 2.
I think probably in that vicinity, yeah. What's the greatest catch you ever made?
Me?
Yeah.
The greatest catch I ever
Yeah.
made.
Big Mac, do you have a great catch that's on your resume that you like to talk about when the guys come over for barbecue?
No, not really a catch.
No?
I have some home runs. I have some touchdowns.
But you don't have a catch. You don't have a catch.
Can't think of a catch.
Tommy,
no.
do you have a catch that you like to talk about with the whoever it is that you hang out with?
I do. My greatest catch, my wife.
That's his answer.
Very
Well, I
good.
told you he's henpecked.
Well played.
I told you that kid is as henpecked as anyone I've ever met.
Do you mean in
Yeah.
a baseball game or just in general?
Yeah, whatever.
Because I've made catches playing
What's the
baseball,
greatest-
but
like-
A pop up into
there
the
must-
stands, hit my head on the bar, and still made the catch.
Yeah, there was
During a
every
tournament game,
guy
yeah.
at some point, if you played sports or went to enough sporting events,
Yeah.
has the one great catch that they never forgot.
I made a diving catch when I was 8 years old in
See?
Little League, and I wasn't a great player, especially in the outfield. I
Yeah.
learned first base and became decent at it. It was not a good outfielder, as you could imagine. And I made a lucky catch in center field. All the runners kept running.
Yeah.
So I got up and ran to second base, so it turned into an unassisted double play.
Why didn't you throw it?
Because I saw that the guy was so far off the base, I wanted to be selfish. And I wanted to unassistedly
You got excited.
get the double play, yes.
See, that's my point. Every guy's got a great catch. Now, here's the reality. The guy that caught the Marte bounce does not count last night's catch as his greatest catch.
You're very wrong about
And
this, pal.
if we can find that guy, if somebody knows who that guy is, please have him call in because I'd love to walk through
The guy is leaning over a railing.
No, he's not.
Holding his
No, he's not.
2-year-old.
Watch it again.
I've watched it.
He's not leaning over
And
anything.
as soft
the
as
ball
the-
lands in his lap.
While holding a kid.
Yeah.
When's the last time you held your child?
Well, my kids are much older.
Exactly. It's been a while.
It's been a little bit since I had to carry a kid at a ball game.
Look, you're a little bit older now, and that's
Yes,
okay.
thank
the
you.
point is, it's been a while for you. It's been a long time
That
for
doesn't
you.
mean I forget.
Yes, it does.
And I don't minimize the great catch when the guy's got the beer on the kid and makes the catch and doesn't drop the beer or the kid. Yeah, I'm down with it.
The problem with you, Craig, is you would have been more impressed if he held on to his beer rather than hold on to his son.
I would say this. You have to add one little caveat to that.
Go ahead.
If he doesn't drop a drop.
Right.
Like if he's holding a 16-ounce beer
Right.
that he paid $20 for,
Right. Yes.
and not a single drop comes out of the beer, I think that's much harder to do than hold on to your child. Much harder to do.
First of all, a couple things. I have looked at the video again. He was absolutely leaning over, so you need to apologize.
I don't apologize. I saw it 50 times.
Okay, I'm coming over.
He just goes like this.
That's not true.
Boop. That's it. Boop. Right there. Boop.
Look.
Yeah,
we
go
go.
ahead.
Here we
Hit
go.
play. All right.
Watch him lean.
Oh, that's not a lean?
That's a lean over the back.
I'd say the kid's about a year and a half, too, by the way.
I agree.
Yeah, so we're good on the age of the kid.
There was 100% a lean.
Oh, boy. Oh,
What
boy,
a great
oh, boy.
play. What a tremendous play and a tremendous father.
Come on, the ball bounced on a trampoline.
No,
Evan.
because what this father
it's
did.
barely moving when he catches
For
it.
anyone who says, oh, he should have put his son down, which is probably what you're thinking, here's why that is so special. That little child, his entire life, is going to get to say,
No.
I caught a home run
He's
by
not.
Starling Marte.
And here's why.
What?
If we agree that the kid's in the ballpark of a year and a half old, maybe 2 years old, even we'll say.
I think that's the proper
that
range.
kid
yes.
ain't going to remember it.
It doesn't
That's
ma-
the problem.
No,
with
no,
it.
no, no.
That kid will have in 5 years. That kid will be in first grade, second grade, no memory of what happened
Okay,
yesterday.
a couple of things. You got food on your lip. Go clean it up.
Thank
Did you
you.
take care of that? Good.
It's turkey.
Number 2. How to taste the second time.
Yeah. Not good. Not
The
not
other
great.
thing is, if you tell you, and I've learned this because I have a 5-year-old, I have a 1.5-year-old.
Yeah.
If you tell them the story over and over again, even
Yeah.
if they don't remember it, they know of it. And then they start to believe they remember.
But then it's a fake memory.
Doesn't matter.
It's like you've colored a memory into their minds that they don't recollect. It's I think there've been a lot of sci-fi movies based on that, where we force a memory into your brain. Hell, I think it's the entire premise of the Jason Bourne movies.
But Craig, if you get to see a video of it all the time,
Yeah,
you won't
Well,
forget that.
no, you
That
will.
child gets to see the video
will.
of him. And also keep this in mind, and I bet you didn't notice this because you
Good.
didn't look carefully.
Good.
The father actually puts his son's feet down on the batter's eye for a split second as he's leaning over. Then re-picks him up, leans over again, and gets the home run
Evan,
ball.
I watched some family videos that we had put on DVD a few years back of me playing sports, let's say, in like elementary school, far older than a year and a half old. I have no recollection of those moments ever happening. Yeah, so this kid's not going to remember. You're going to force a memory into this kid's brain. Oh, remember you were in the white tank top, the blue sailor shorts, and Daddy was holding you? No. I remember you told me, but I don't remember it
I
happening.
think what that guy was able to take part in with his son is one of the great father-son sports moments one can have. It's a moment I'll never have. It's a moment most people listening will never have.
That's
that
true.
was
That's
freaking
true.
awesome last night. And oh, by the way, 10-0 Mets. What a good time.
Mets win, Yankees win, and the New York Rangers play game 1 tonight. 33rd and 7th, Madison Square Garden is going to be rocking. And amazingly, you can still get a ticket to the game.
How is that possible?
I know, listen, we all know it's going to be a sellout. That's not up for debate here.
Right.
And it's going to be loud and awesome, not up for debate.
Right.
But if I wanted to buy a ticket, I can
There
right
are
now.
tickets available?
I don't get that at
I
all.
think I have an answer for you.
Please,
In all
I really
seriousness.
don't get that.
And so this has happened in baseball, basketball, and it's certainly happening in hockey. Every single round, the price of tickets goes up more and more
Like
and more.
exponentially more?
Exponentially. As somebody that has resold tickets in the past,
God.
I know that in this round I would never even try to buy tickets because the prices are so
Mean
high.
the
to be-
initial price?
Yeah, from the Rangers.
Got it.
From the NHL. I don't know who sets the prices, whether it's the league or the Rangers, but they're so high that you couldn't even resell them. Now, let's get back to why they're not sold out. I bet you the tickets that are available, if you
Yeah.
go to Ticketmaster right now.
I'm
and you
going.
go-
I'm on it right now.
Great. Click on a ticket that's available, and I guarantee the face value is above $700 per ticket.
All right, so I just I brought it up.
And that's just a prediction. Go ahead.
Section 207, row 4.
Not
okay?
a bad seat. It's not the lowest level, but it's not bad.
It says $293 each.
No way.
Now, you want me to click on it, yeah? Yes or no?
Yeah, click on the ticket.
All right, I'm going to click on the ticket right now. 2 tickets.
Yep.
Next. Okay, 2 tickets. $293. Sorry, another fan beat you to these tickets are not available.
Oh, we promoted the tickets. All right, so I'll tell you right now.
I'm not going to tell you the name of it. Hold on. Shh. These are less expensive. I'm not going to tell you where they are. Hold on one second. Ready? And 2 tickets. Another fan beat you to those tickets. No longer available.
Right now.
How does that happen? If they show me they're available.
Because someo's on the site right now.
No, that's not the way it goes.
Of course.
You think so?
Section 116 at the Garden, face value is $865 a ticket.
And that's normal?
That's face value. That's not the resale market. I'm not looking at resale. I'm looking at from the New York Rangers. So I think what's going on right now
crazy.
Is that these prices are so nuts, and they are, and they're all for all teams. Like, if you're at this point, look, Yankee fans, Met fans, if we are lucky enough to continue this journey we seem to be on, can you imagine what World Series prices are going to be? They're going to be nuts.
I don't know if they're going to be this nuts.
Oh, no.
Double the amount triple the amount of seats.
Depending where you sit, they will be that nuts.
Well, it's field level. I'm with you on field level.
Yeah.
So I just clicked on a link right here on Ticketmaster for the 100 level, so rink level.
Mm-hmm.
$900 a seat available.
Yeah. But look how much money it is.
Right. But if you're a diehard Ranger fan and you've saved some money and it's $1,000 to be in the building for what could be a memorable night, it's expensive. But how is that ticket available?
Another reason why.
That's crazy.
A lot of people have no idea until you brought it up that there were any tickets available.
Well,
so
I'm
what's
telling you
happened,
right now, they're available.
and I bet you they're gone. By the time our voice goes to commercial break in the next 35 minutes, I guarantee all those tickets are gone. Because people are hearing us saying, whoa, excuse me? And yeah, it's very expensive. It is the postseason. It's the Eastern Conference Finals, a place you haven't been in a long time.
Right.
So there's going to be someone willing to pay it, but the prices are just...
They're that crazy, huh?
And that's what's going to happen to all of us if the Mets and Yankees go for it.
Yeah, like Section 107, Row 12, $1,000 a seat.
Yeah.
Club level seating.
Do you remember?
But it's available. Like, to me, how is that ticket available?
Yeah, but they're all going to be
and
gone.
There's not a lot. I don't want to misrepresent what's going on. It looks like there's a handful of tickets. But
like right now, I found Section 118, $865 a ticket. That, dude, you want to bring 2 people, and that doesn't even include fees. You're almost spending $2,000.
Yeah, and that also means how could you possibly resell that?
You can't.
Right? Like, is that a resellable ticket?
I think Game 7, if you were lucky enough to purchase game, because remember the Rangers obviously have home ice in this series, as we know. They host Game 1 and Game 2 coming up. But if you would purchase Game 7 tickets and we get to a Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals.
You could sell those, right?
Those, I'm sure you'll do okay
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, so they purposely, and I don't blame them for doing it, they're trying to outprice the secondary market so they get the benefit of what the tickets are really worth.
In fact, Craig, I am now looking at the resale market. The resale market's prices are below
I get that.
what the Rangers are
Because now
charging.
people are getting desperate. They don't lose all their money.
And that's not a knock on the Rangers or excitement for this series or excitement for this team. It's just, it's crazy expensive.
Yeah.
It's really, really expensive.
Reminds me of when Barbara Streisand sold her tickets for $600 a ticket. We couldn't resell them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only bought $1 million worth of them.
Well, now
they're hard to resell though. Oops.
I mean, that's a mistake.
That was what we call a business mistake right there. Yeah. 2 shows. Nassau Coliseum, Barclays Center.
Did you think there was going to be a big market for Barbara?
Yes.
For Bob's?
In Long Island? That's where her people are. That's where my people are. Yeah. And apparently one of the shows was there's a Jewish holiday where Orthodox Jews are not allowed to sing and dance.
Really?
And one of the 2 shows she did was on that night.
Oh, that's a problem.
So whatever percentage of people are Orthodox Jews that would have gone to see her weren't allowed to go see her.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was not fun.
I had extra tickets, believe it or not. I didn't talk about this on the air for Game 6 of the previous round the Rangers were in.
Okay,
against Carolina. I had 2 extra tickets, and I sold them. I couldn't even get face value for them.
Really?
And
Because there were so many, I guess?
I think there are two theories I have on why I couldn't get face value back. Number one, they're down 3-2. Now, that doesn't seem
so
like the
they
greatest
can't
excuse.
win the series, but they could lose it.
Right.
Okay.
And I think the other reason was it was Saturday night of Memorial Day
Yeah, it
weekend,
didn't
not the
help.
most appealing day to go to a game.
Yeah.
But I think the other reason is that the prices are so high
Yeah.
that
And I wanna
how
be
much
fair.
more could you charge?
It's not like, I want to be very clear about this. There aren't 5,000 tickets
No,
available.
no.
There might be like 100
And the-
tickets
and
available
the
at
one-
normal face value.
And the ones that are available are high-priced tickets.
Meaning, what everyone's saying right now, because sellers are getting desperate, you might be able to get into the building for less if you buy a resale ticket, which
Correct.
is very rare to happen. But
Yeah, oh no, you can.
And
I'm,
listen,
I'm telling
this was
you.
always the Yankees' gripe before they did their deal with StubHub, which was, we put a ticket on sale, I'm going to make up numbers here, for $50 for a game. And 5 minutes later, that $50 ticket sells on the secondary market for $90. So we now know that ticket for that game was worth $90 because that's what the market bared, right? Makes sense.
Right.
So we're going to sell it for $90 because why wouldn't we? So that's what the Rangers are doing. That's what the Knicks did. I'm sure the Nets did a postseason where you know the ticket's worth more.
Right.
Why let John Doe on the street make the money when it's your commodity?
What about all
You
the
make the
days?
money.
What about all the days, and there are plenty, where you take a bath?
Yeah. Well, that happens too. Yeah. But
It's
right
most
now,
days.
But not now.
Not now in the playoffs, but
Right.
if you're a season ticket holder, you probably take baths on most days, and the playoffs are the time where, okay.
You make it right.
But you also want to go. You know, your team's in the playoffs. You want to go to every single game.
Yeah. Well, listen, we're going to get all your calls on the Fugazi catch last night, the Rangers tickets, and, of course, the Mets and Yankees just laying the pipe last night against the Nationals and Noah Syndergaard and the Angels.